Just turned on Don't Quit, please. Haha, hey Deathmark, welcome. Hope you're well. Nice. Right, opponent. Good luck. Yeah. Cool. I mean, if we draw a fetch, we have two turn 1 3/4s, 3/4 reclaimers. Wasteland Pass. Hex Mage. Interesting. I will still play Saga. Keen for more sharp plays? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's okay. Sure. Depths. No. I'm not playing that against lands. Let's be honest. Especially if they play Stage, then they could just copy Dark Depths, make it 2020. I could potentially not pay for the Elvish Reclaimers, play Hexmage, play Depths, make it 2020. And there it is! Exactly why I didn't play the Dark Depths, was because they could have this. Classic. What a crazy game. What a crazy game so far. Ooh, they have Depths? Okay. Oh, but it's too slow! It's too slow! Who would win? One 2020 or some 3/4 elves? So good. Alright. Lands. I'm pretty keen to go out on the hand disruption. Bring in the surgical, the ley lines, the trophies, and the forces. I think the step can probably go here as well. There's only some side notes, like maybe saving a creature from punishing fire. I actually like going down on Dark Depths as well, let's be honest. So thinking about that, I might bring in some number of Inquisitions. Just 2 Inquisitions, as they can still hit things like Valakut Exploration, which is pretty good. I think that's actually a pretty nice change. Interesting hand. I don't think this does enough. I don't think this does enough. I really want to have more interaction than just mana. This is it. This is it. I'm going to keep the Bog. I'm going to drop the Hex Mage here. And just go for turn 1 Foundry off a basic. Try to play this Reclaimer out as a 3/4 to play around Punishing Fire. The Bog's sorcery speed is still quite nice at maybe hitting a Loam. Like if they go like Mox, Land, Loam back this, I'd be pretty happy. Okay. Can go for basics here, which is nice as well. So just going to get a basic Forest. Ah, I was supposed to play the Foundry out to play around... Yeah, I was supposed to play around Punishing Fire here, unfortunately. I should have played the, Retrofitter Foundry. Apologies. I'm gonna... That's a huge yikes. I meant to play the Retrofitter Foundry there to hold the Reclaimer for upkeep, hit Saga, hit Mox. That's a really tough one to swallow. Tough. Sorry, team. Hey, Kai, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Sadly, just did a little late night misplay, but it's all good. We're all good. We're just having some fun. We're just having some fun. Did I get sunburned? A little bit. A little bit. Been to the beach. Moved into a place with a new pool. Yeah, it's summer in Australia in December, January, February. So it does get pretty hot. I think it's around the 30s. Or simply drunk. Just water here, Kai. Probably getting Needle. Could be getting map as well. Map into like maybe Tabernacle. Just keep us off our creatures. Or at least our mana. Another Saga's also pretty good. Yeah. Come on, green card. Oh my gosh, yes. Alright, that's a good start. Now I probably just want to hit Construct and Saga here. Doesn't play around crop rotation, but I think that's okay. Second Mox. Does that mean Loam? No. Now they're out of cards. Nothing. Okay. That's pretty great for us. It's pretty good. Wow. Interesting. I mean, we'll take it. We are 1-0. Yeah, some tough little misplays there, but I should do better, so I apologize. But yeah, playing the Reclaimer there when I had the Force of Vigor. I even called it, but obviously the mic was off, which doesn't help. Yeah, it can be a pretty tough matchup, but I think we got a little bit lucky there where my opponent had a nice engine in Saga, but didn't have an engine in Loam Exploration or Valakut Exploration, or a mixture of the three. So was able to get a little bit under it, which is nice. Red-green lands, feet Saga. Nice. Yeah, Saga's a cool card. Pretty powerful, gonna say that. Really like it in Legacy. I think it has that kind of Legacy vibe to it. Last playing 5-color Loam. Nice. Now that is a deck that I'd love to see. Ragavan, Dark Confidant, Endurance, Hull Breacher, Knight. This is my jam. This will be tough though if they're playing this. Do I rather like streaming at night or early morning? I guess usually during Yorion. I like streaming at night. But the morning's also nice because it usually gets the US crowd. The night stream usually gets those in Europe, Asia, Australia. Need 4 gemstones. Yeah, gemstone would be sweet. Yeah, this is going to be a mulligan. A bit better. Probably pretty happy to cash out the Mox against Yorion, to be honest. And just go Inquisition into Inquisition Needle if needed. But there is a world where we could catch them out by going Inquisition and then Needle the fetches they have in hand. Quick look. I think it is just the Mox here. I mean, Mox is an okay draw as well now. I guess Ghost Quarter also hits basics that are under Abundant Growth, which is kind of nice. So that's definitely a little bonus of playing the Ghost Quarter in the deck. Library. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Definitely go for Bayou here, and then just Inquisition. Would love to take like a Sylvan Library. It's probably the big card that I'm looking for. Okay. Ponder, Prismatic Ending. It's gonna be Ponder here, and hope they just go Land Pass. AM in the US. I just go to work at 6 AM, so I'm active for the Duke's Night stream. Too kind, Red. Ah, too kind. Oh, they drew a Brainstorm. Okay, well, that kind of changes things. Ghost Quarter can also hit a basic that's hiding in the forest. That's very true. Nice. This is actually pretty perfect because now we can take Ending and then see if they want to force this Needle. Naming Wasteland. Oh, they don't. Wow. That's huge. I'm going to say there my opponent just sixed because they knew that we had full information. I'm going to play out the Sylvan Library here before they can just hardcast Force of Will. So they might want to Force Pitch Force here. They do. Force Pitch Force. Alright. There's a field. That's going to be okay. Sure, let's just float one here. And probably just get Retrofitter Foundry. I do like that a lot. And then I can play Second Needle and Wasteland to play around Prismatic Ending. I could also name Prismatic Vista, because I believe they still have one in hand. I believe these are the two in hand. But I will just go Wasteland. I think that's a little bit better. Hey, Dark Poet Bill. Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. There's Wasteland. The issue is that without like a Yavimaya or an Urborg, we're not really doing anything here either. Oh, Path. Okay. That's pretty nice. Could have done it draw step in case we draw into the basic. They put Yorion into hand. Okay. Another Depths. This is pretty perfect. Because end step we can make a... I guess they might be able to get to a stage where they can like double abundant growth into something, but I think here it's it's pretty much swords or bust. How often have you spent 30 mana to unleash Maritlage? I don't think we've done it on stream yet. But it is a good question. Hey, Min. Good to see ya. I hope you're well. Always get a little smile on the face when that happens. I'm pretty happy just to Hexmage here. Yeah, new place, which is cool. Got to do some changes to like the acoustics and the background, but for now it's okay. Big question here is, do they draw into removal? They don't. Karakas would have been a really nice draw, because then we could Karakas Yorion and then hold up Reclaimer for protection. But I feel like if they drew into Swords to Plowshares or Part to Exile, they would have used it in my end step. So I feel like I should just give Pro Blue here to play around Yorion and also Icefang Quaddle. Nice. Yes. Very cool. This is going to be an interesting matchup. I want the chokes. I probably want the trophies. I don't think I want the Torpor Orbs. Even though Yorion and Icefang get hit, getting Uro into play is pretty rough. I like dropping down on a little bit of depths here. The Needles are still okay. The Loam is still pretty good, especially with Field in their deck. The Hand Disruption's fine, I feel. Especially if I can take a spell that gains them more cards. Something like a Sylvan Library or an Uro, of course. It might just be going down on the Depths plan a little bit. Shadow Spear as well, probably a card I don't really need. Hexmage is great because it also deals with Planeswalkers. Reclaim is just a fine threat. Could just be a trim on these. Actually, I like taking out the Moxen. I might just go down to 2 Moxen. Yeah, this is a big shout out to Ali, who always puts a bit of time and effort into the decks that he posts on Twitter, and always chooses some pretty cool artwork. So Ali actually put out a list recently that he's been testing here, which uses a card called Thran Turbine, which is really cool, which is a 1-mana artifact, which can be found with Urza Saga. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you may add 2 colorless mana. You can't spend this mana to cast spells. So you can use it for Stage, you can use it for Reclaimer, you can use it for Expedition Map or Urza Saga. It's pretty sweet. I think in testing he hasn't really achieved what he wants out of it, but really cool to see like him testing out this sort of deck, which is very cool. So big shout out to Ali. 40 seconds. This is pretty... Maybe Force for Back to Basics. I think Force might just be a little bit better than the Diamonds. There's also a world where like Plague Engineer is okay, but I really want to have access to answers for Back to Basics. And seeing that mine are all can be counted, I do want to have multiples on them of them. We have a 1 lander that I am not going to keep. We have a multiple lander that I will keep. It doesn't have green, which is tough, but we can get that through Stage. So I think your Karakas is probably the card that I'm not really looking forward to. I can just put it back in the deck and then have it for crop rotation anyway. So keep this bottom Karakas. And then we have turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Stage-ish. Hey DJ, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Bird. Sure. Claimer. Not what I want to see. Come on, Sylvan Library. Okay, oof. Interesting. I kind of just want to take out the Leovold here. It's tough because they have some really good options next turn. They can ponder and hold up Ice Fang. They do have the Knight of Autumn for the Sylvan Library, which is a little bit rough, but I think it's just Leo. Leo's just a little bit too good at just really, you know, being able to attack pretty quickly as a 3/3. Our dudes are still just 1/2s for a long time here, and it just provides so much good value for my opponent. I wonder if they ponder first without playing a land. Yeah. I assume this is in case they draw into like a wasteland. They might want to play that. So the ponder is going to be a shuffle. Green source. Not a green source, but we'll take that. Not using the wasteland. Interesting. Wow, not using the wasteland still. Maybe in our upkeep. Yep. That's gonna hit. Oh, hey Renato. Welcome. We're good. We're good. This can happen sometimes. I wonder if they put back the Knight of Autumn. I don't think the keep was too greedy either. Like Urborg Stage and Caracas. They had the Wasteland before we could have played the third land anyway. This feels like Jace. Eating a breakfast burrito with extremely spicy hot sauce. Nice. What have you been playing, Min? Alright, we've seen enough. Probably just running this back though. I could see a world where the Plague Engineers are okay. Is Ice Fang just a snake and then Bird of Paradise is just a bird? I believe so. Yeah, let's just submit the same deck. You read Saga, the Bullwinkle list? Interesting. The Bullwinkle list sounds like something from the 2008 financial crisis. Like, something that is mentioned in The Big Short. The Bullwinkle list. Is it Michael? Isaac. Okay, cool. Ah, the ninth dude. Okay, cool. End the festivities is very interesting in the main deck. Does make sense. Especially it's just a one-off, like there's not too much of a downside. Aether Spellbomb's pretty sweet. That does bounce a creature, I believe, which I definitely don't want to run into. I will keep this. It is again a one-lander. Well, like a not really do anything lander, but we do have the loam to get things back, so... Look. Opponent keeps 7. Just gonna take the preordain here, I think. Endings are annoying, but could also just allow them to have the bird. I guess if I'm on the choke plan, I kind of don't want them to have the birds of paradise. Yeah. I'm going to play the Crackers first in case... Just give us an extra draw to get the second mana for Saga. But again, maybe just the mana here letting us down. Two cards on top. Yikes. Okay. It's a bit of a yikes. Probably a happier here just to make a dude and see if they... I mean, they have to deal with it at some point, so that's kind of nice to make them spend spells on cards that I don't really care about. Unless I have like a Force of Vigor here. Okay. Really would have... Yeah, just thought these hands would have worked out a little bit better. Thought the mana would have got there. I think it's just too late, unfortunately. Especially with the amount of mana that my opponent gets to have. Yeah. If they get field in a card, then we just, yeah, start just really falling behind. But BANT's a tough one. BANT's got a lot of good answers for Dark Depth strategies. Swords to Plowshares are playing Path to Exile in the main deck. Prismatic Ending, Ice Fang, Uro. Definitely tough. But just one of those sideboard plans where it's nice to have things that overlap with BANT. I definitely wouldn't target BANT straight on because it's not really going to work out too well. A little bit like Doomsday. It's nice to have Torpor Orb and other, hand disruption or dampening sphere that does pretty well against other decks. That also, sometimes lines up okay against Doomsday, which is cool. Yeah, that's BANT for you. I mean, especially when you can play Yorion and fit another 20 cards in your deck, it's going to be a little bit tough to keep up with that. Alright. Up against Spatula. Definitely an interesting hand. We have all the mana in the world, one half of the combo in stage, and then an Inquisition. I think it's a better hand. This is pretty close. Turn 1 hold up crop. We also have double crop. Taiga. Exploration. Okay. But just the one. Right. Gonna play around Wasteland a little bit here. We're playing crop now into Urborg, and then next turn we can hold up just basic forest if needed for Hexmage. White. Maybe prismatic ending? Destiny Spinner. Ah, interesting. Okay. Is this... Hey, Star Fox. 2 streams one day. I guess technically it is Wednesday now, so... Take that. Stage. Nice, 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 nice. So now we can actually just play a second Hexmage out and then hold up crop. Which also allows us to play around Wasteland. It's like an early Christmas. Classic. Nice. Okay. I'm going to assume this is just like a lands deck with Destiny Spinner, not some sort of Enchantress deck. So we will be playing Leyline, we will be playing Force and Assassin's Trophy and Surgical, and probably just taking out some number of Dark Depths, some number of Hand Disruption, like Shadow Spear, most likely. Maybe we'll keep in 1 or 2 pieces of Hand Disruption. Go from there. That's pretty nice. An Xmas miracle. It's like early Christmas. Too kind. You guys. I like this hand. Prismatic ending? Wasteland. Wow. Maybe it is Enchantress. That kind of changes things. Now I want to play Urborg next turn and then just crop away for Dark Depths and hopefully that gets there. Gaining life is going to be tough here. I wonder if there's a world where I should take out the Windtop Teeth in case they have one in hand. It's like their only land. A little bit loose, but yeah. Wow, it is just going to be like a loam deck with all these enchantment pieces. Interesting. Oh, we also get to see the deck. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, okay. It looks like it's going to be like a... Emrakul? Nice. Alpine Moon's interesting. Loam. Seal of Fire. Valakut. Utopia Sprawl. This deck looks kind of cool. Play 2 Wastelands, but 1 Caracas. Okay. On thin ice. Interesting. Yikes. Probably want to bring in the Plague Engineers as well. Yikes. Oh, they drew the Krakus. Rough. I think we just have to adapt our sideboard because we're not getting out of that. I really like the hand disruption. I do like the Dark Depths. Dampening Sphere is interesting if a land is tapped for 2 or more mana. It produces that instead. This is actually pretty good. Okay. Retrofit can go. The Mox Diamonds are interesting, but probably not where I want to be. Library I can drop down to 1. Loam I can definitely drop. Yeah, we do go to, I guess we got to go pretty turbo. That's true. Maybe that is a consideration. Caracas can be dropped. I guess they are playing Emrakul. I can drop the ley lines. It's just that little bit. Needle I can drop down as well. One for Wasteland, one for Caracas. Crops are still strong. Can probably drop the step, to be fair. Maybe 2 Reclaimers. Maybe Reclaimer is just not real. I want to be a little bit faster than Reclaimer is. Okay. This is like Inquisition into combo, but it's just a bit slow. It's a turn 4 combo. I think we can do better. Hexmage Depths. But it's only Hexmage by itself again. We gotta get better than that. 5 can get there. Okay. This is actually okay. Keep this. Turn 1 Expedition Map, turn 2 Sphere. We have Mox to drop and Bajuka Bog. I guess Mox is our colored source. Well, I guess we have the map for that anyway. And Bog we can find later on. I'm not going to show the Ghost Quarter just yet. I'd actually love them to go like Forest into Utopia Sprawl, because then the Dampening Sphere just answers it really well. I don't want to see Abundant Growth. Okay. Go for Bayou. Play Sphere. Next turn we can play Ghost Quarter and hold up Expedition Map, which is pretty nice. I think it's just the On Thin Ice here that I want to take out. But we are dealing things at instant speed anyway. It could just be the Synth, to be fair. Stop them from drawing cards. But they have the Caracas. We do have the Ghost Quarter for that, which is quite nice. To be fair, Saga also gets Needle, which answers the Karakas, which is nice. We have a little bit of time here. I could Ghost Quarter the Taker here in response to them targeting with Abundant Growth, but I kind of just want to create a construct instead. As Seal. It does deal with the Saga. Hey Jib, Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Cool. Do I want the mana? I do want the mana. I don't really need the mana, but I do want to make the Dark Depths on their end step, so. Wow, they're obviously digging. This could be Curse of Silence, which I believe is when you cast. Okay. Yeah, Spatula, a very good player. I know on MTGO they have a large repertoire of decks, which is cool. But I know they're very well known for Enchantress, and I should have actually known that coming into it. Okay. Interesting. What's there out here? They have a mana open. I don't know if this can represent something. Maybe Swords to Plowshares on my turn? Nice. Yes. Very cool. 2-1. Oof. Tough one. But nice to get. Very nice to get. Do you guys hear the music jumping, or is that just on my end? Would be really nice to get a second 4-1 to finish off with 2 more wins. E.W. Landon. Interesting. Tanis Capone. I just love saying Tanis Capone. Furnace Cloud, Arkan, Matt, Newton, and Boba. JT, Pokimoki, Alex West, Stifro, Andres Mueller, Julian. It's so good to be able to see like XJ Cloud. Nice. Max. Interplay, very cool. Winged Husker. Man, so many good people in here. Oof. We're currently through 2-1. Ali's got a cool idea of adding a second loam, taking out the libraries and putting in 2 explorations. Which is pretty nice. Especially as like just a... I feel like sometimes it's a little bit tough. I should play Banana Maverick before it gets banned. Mark has done a lot of work on Banana Maverick, which is cool. And the deck does seem pretty fun, which is awesome. And if I am going to play Ragavan, it's probably going to be in a Maverick shell. Maybe not the most competitive of Ragavan versions. Of Ragavan decks in Legacy, but still, like, turn 1 Ragavan to turn 2 3 mana is very nice. Also not a human, so it doesn't die to Plague Engineer effects, which is pretty cool. Decal. Ugh, it's a 1-lander, but it's a pretty nice 1-lander. Like, if we draw a land off the top, it's there. I'm gonna see how this goes. It's a very turbo hand, but let's just hope it sticks. Nice. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty perfect, so we get to go Thoughtseize into turn 2 Hexmage and Dark Depths. Oh, Merfolk? Okay. Interesting one. I really don't want them to play the Wasteland here. I think I will take the Trickster. Let them have the Force. Because we have 2 Hex Mages as well. I don't want to discard the Depths just yet, I don't think. Yeah. Nice. Island into Lord. Okay. Okay. This means we can Mox first, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We found the line. We found that line and we took it. Oh, they hit double force? No, the line was take force, play depths, Hexmage. No, this goes against everything that we were trying to achieve. Oh my gosh. That's classic. Look, it doesn't really matter here. Oh, what? Well, then I'm just going to do this now. I did not expect them to... Cool. Cool. Plague, yes. Choke, yes. Trophy, sure. Caracas can come out. Bog can come out. I don't mind the Mox Diamonds. But I could trim. I also like going down on Thoughtseize. I think Thoughtseize is a little bit worse than Inquisition, especially seeing how beatdown they are. And we're really just worried about some of their creatures, not so much Force. Unless they play Submerge. I can see the Loam going. Actually, Loam's pretty good if they're playing Wasteland as well. Retro is annoying. Needle, I could trim. It might just be a quick trim. I think that's okay. Got paid anyway? Yeah, very lucky. Yes. Yes. I'm going to assume they might have just thought that for a second it was fine. Charles for 0. Oof. Did we bring in Force of Vigor? I don't think we did. That's actually a huge play. Because now we don't have colored mana. Right. Interesting. Interesting play. Didn't bring in forces. That's okay. Yeah, they probably just had that moment where they thought, oh, we have Wasteland, this is fine. Another vial. Urborg? Needle. Oof. A cruel mistress. I mean, Needle and Vial would be insane, but not having the mana is a little bit rough. That's fine. Not too unhappy about that. There we go. What's with these double forces? Oh my gosh. We're actually in a decent spot. I mean, if we draw a land that produces mana, we can map for a green source, and then we're good. That's pretty good. Alright, so 3-turn clock. We have to go land. No. Force. I don't mind the Inquisition on the play. I'm actually going to take out the Moxes here. And bring in the extra Needle. Yeah, Needle and Wasteland's pretty nice. Gonna go down on one library. And... I think it's just one crop. Yeah, I don't mind the one crop. Especially if they're playing Days still. But to lose the Moxes is pretty nice. Especially if they do cast Chalice on 0. Yeah, turn 1 Inquisition. And then we have Choke. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to keep this. I'm probably just going to go for a basic here instead of playing the Urborg. There's a world where I just don't care. True name, Force, Echoing Truth. Okay. Pretty slow hand from them, which is nice for us. Wow, they forced that pitching a true name. That's a pretty big win for us. That's one less force for the choke, which is just insane. Master's okay. I guess we could now choke. That's pretty good. Yeah. No! No! Oh my gosh. Well, look, if they had double force again, they had double force again. And to be fair, I got rid of 2 true names. That's pretty big. Okay, there we go. We're good. I guess I should play around Force and Negation, I guess. If they kept that in. This also plays around them playing during a Wasteland. Thank you. Oof. Oof. Scary. Let's be honest. Alright. Last match. So played against Red-Green Lands, BANT Yorion, Enchantress, Merfolk. Pretty cool mix. Pretty cool mix to say the least. Doomsday, High Tide, Blue-Red Delver, Doomsday, Maverick, Red-Green Lands, Saga, BANT Yorion, Enchantress, Merfolk. So many decks. Like, I know people are obviously unhappy about the current metagame as a whole, but I think out of the 15 games we've played today, we have played against Blue-Red Delver twice? I think twice. One in one league and one in the other. Just pretty good. And to be fair, I think Depths has a pretty nice matchup against it, especially with the Needles naming Wasteland. They got to dig for other cards if they're going to get rid of a 2020. Which is a good feeling. It's a great feeling. Alright, let's do this. Up against Riddle. Ooh, so close. Just another land would be sweet. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Dark Depths. Okay. Put back a Saga and just go to Saga Town. Sure. Oh my gosh. Just gonna make this now. Turn 2 4/4 Saga is pretty nuts. Tribal Saga, 100%. Black. Oh, Snuff Out? Okay. Strix. Hexmage can reset Saga, that's very true. I kind of like fit it here. Another Snuff Out's pretty good. Don't really have too much going on otherwise. To be fair as well with the Strix, they don't really need to use the Snuff Out. They could just hold the Strix back. Unless they want to keep that for Dark Depths if they think we're on Dark Depths. I probably like another Mox here, right? What do I want off the top? Probably wouldn't mind... It's a tough one. Rag. Yikes. I don't think there's any card that gets us out of this, especially being a Murktide here. Yep. A nice start, but the double snuff outs just lined up really well. So I can't do too much there. I do like this. I'm going to take out one library. One Saga. I still like the Moxen starts. I don't mind the Plague starts or Plague Engineer. Just because it can, if we are going after the graveyard, hit DRC, Delver, Ragavan. Meltdown's definitely a card that I want to be considerate of. Could see like 2 crops. I don't mind that. Fatal Push was definitely a card I considered in the deck as well in the 75 as just like a cheap removal spell. But not hitting Murktide is a big one. Maybe Snuff Out. Maybe Snuff Out's the card. But again, it is reliant on that swamp. Okay. Turn 1 Reclaimer off a basic. See how this goes. Force Pitch Strix. Okay. Yeah, I think Dark Depths is fine here. Murktide to the bin. Makes me think like they have a Murktide already. Or they're going for double days? Okay. Would love to see them go after depth here. Obviously, looking at our hand, but I think they go after stage. They could also just keep it. No real need to use it right now. I'm going to give my opponent the benefit of the doubt and think that they know what is happening here. I can't play the Needle, unfortunately, just because I have 3 depths, so I don't have time to play Needle for Wasteland without doing anything else. Yav's pretty sweet. Okay. This is a spot where this Yavimaya is the 4th Urborg, and I think Urborg just would have been better. Obviously having a Hexmage here. So it is a tough one. I think here to play around days on the Needle, we go float a green, play depths, keep this depths. And now we have open mana to go Needle. We could definitely, yeah, if we need the black source, we could definitely use a stage on the underground sea, which is nice. The second Dark Depths in hand wasn't doing anything anyway, so to be able to play around this is pretty nice. I'm also in an interesting position where I could just copy the snow-covered forest, but I think just making Lage here is better. Yeah, nice. Running it back, probably just the same thing. Yeah. Could drop on Hand Disruption, go up on like Plague Engineer, but I think this should be fine. Okay. It has a little bit of Wasteland Insurance with the second Urborg, which is nice. But I hope they turn on Ponder, not Rag. Okay, Dragon's not too bad. Could also draw Mox Diamond here, that'd be pretty sweet. We don't. Inquisition first, because I want to hit a small creature. That's fine. Hey Pedro, thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. At least without green mana here, we do have the retro to get things going. Bolt, Strix. We kept Step in the deck, which is nice. We take Bolt. Play Foundry. Delta into Strix. Could be Volk into Rag. Could definitely see that. Took out the Thespian stage, which is interesting. I don't mind Hexmage. We know these 4 cards, so... Hexmage means next turn we can choke if they tap out for Strix. Which is pretty awesome. Okay. What? Do they not know that we can just block you with First Strike? Interesting. Is this MTGO happy hour? It is 1:17 a.m, so it is not. But look, there's been some good magic tonight, which is awesome. Choke is also a little bit easier for my opponent to get under, not only because I have Urborg and Yavimaya in play, which can be relevant. Ragavan creating treasure tokens is just a big no thank you. They are going to fetch here, which is interesting. Double Underground Sea. 2 blue. Okay. Wow. Just going to go for that Murktide. What keeps me up so late? Dark Depths. Let's be honest. I played some chess with my... I made dinner, which is nice, for my housemates. We played some chess, and then we played some Settlers of Catan, and then I didn't do too well in Settlers of Catan, so I wanted to come back and hopefully do some strong stuff here. It was 3-on-3, or 3-player. I think just upkeep here. I'm gonna Hex Mage to play around Wasteland. But like Submerge is still a thing that I have to be a little bit concerned about. Oof, nice. All right. Another 4-1. Very cool. Nice. Pretty sweet. So, really tough to lose those quick ones, but you know, always nice to get a 4-1. So, 8-2 is not too shabby. 8-2 is not too shabby. I do really like where is it? Ali's thoughts on this. If you add Loam, then 2 explorations. It could be good as accelerants. They are very good with Saga. I'm considering 0 Sylvan Libraries, 2 Loam, 2 exploration, which I think is what I'll try out next. I really like that sort of thought, so we'll see how that goes. But I am off to bed. I am definitely off to bed. But a huge thank you for everyone who came in. Assassin's Trophy has been strong. There's been a lot of times that it's come up. I do like that it kills Murktide, and also some random things like Khan the Great Creator, and also lands, which I like over Abrupt Decay. So that's where Trophy is quite nice with its flexibility. But yeah, I think Trophy's been sweet. I was playing it main deck instead of the 2 Inquisitions. I'm playing Inquisition sideboard, but yeah, It's been pretty sweet. I'm gonna see who else is playing. I feel like True Hero is. But is it Legacy? Modern. Either way. Raid. Is that True Hero? Nice. All right. We'll see you guys next time. I'll be back online maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. But enjoy your holidays if I don't see you again, and